Hey guys, what's up? PipSnipers here, back for another update. Let's take a look at the total altcoin market cap excluding the top 10. This is the others chart, and we can see clearly that on the 4-hour we are still trending up. Now this does look like a little bit of a inverted head and shoulders pattern over here, where you have your left shoulder, you have your head, and then your right shoulder would be over here. You have your neckline, and it's a little bit of a slanted neckline. I think that we pop up above this neckline here at around 239 billion towards the 200-day moving average at around 282 billion. Now there is always a possibility that we come down to wick. Now if Bitcoin flushes down, there is a possibility that total 3 comes down like this and then pops up from there, and then this would be your right shoulder here. But in order to invalidate this move down, we would just need to see a 4-hour close above 241 billion. And this does look pretty good. This does look pretty good because if we take a look here at the daily time frame, we do see that this was just simply a flat pattern. What we can actually do is start this chart from scratch over here, right? This is your wave 1 from December 2022. You have your ABC down for your wave 2, you have your 5-wave move up for your wave 3, and then you have what's called a flat pattern. This is a running flat, and then you have and now we're starting our macro wave 5 to the upside. Now there's a couple of things we can do to find the others target, and that's simply by taking a fib from the 2021 high down to the 2022 bear market low. And if we just move these fibs to the right here and take a look at the 1.618, 1.702, and 1.786 on the linear scale, that's exactly where I expect the others chart to top out at. So around 753 to 824 billion. Now, what we can also do is take a trend-based fib to this to find our wave 5 target, and we can see here that the 78.6% fib perfectly lines up with this top region that we're targeting here. Okay, we'll remove all of the irrelevant fibs so you guys can see exactly what I'm trying to point out. Now that's a second way you can find your wave 5 target. Now what we can also do is just take a fib from this high here in December down to this low here in April. Okay, and we're seeing a lot of confluence. So let me see here. We'll take a look at the 2.618, 2.382, and the 2.236. And then we'll also add the 200% fib in there as well. Okay, so we have a lot of confluence around this region. Okay, so when the others chart gets up to that region, then you know that the market is getting a little bit overheated. And this simply was just an A, B, and a C wave correction. Okay, so we can actually zoom in here and look at this on the 6-hour time frame. And I can show you all of the wave counts over here, right down to the subwave. So you have an A, a B, and then a C wave down. Okay. Then you have another ABC up for your B wave. So this was a 3-wave move up in your A, 3-wave move down in your B, and then a 5-wave move up in your C wave. And then we have a 5-wave move to the downside for the macro C of your wave 4, right? So your wave 1, your wave 2, your 3rd wave, 4th, and then you have what's called an ending diagonal within the C wave. Okay, very simple. And you can see that this C wave here perfectly came down to the 78.6% fib. I'll show you guys right here. We'll take a look at it on the logarithmic scale. You see how we perfectly tapped that 786 there? Okay, 786 has been tapped here. Okay, now when we zoom in just a little bit more, you can see here that that we're coming out of an ending diagonal of the fifth wave. Okay. And this is your wave 1, your wave 2, your third, fourth, and then you have a fifth wave down for your ending diagonal. Okay, this is what it should look like, just like this. And now we're starting our impulsive move to the upside. Next point of interest would be the 200-day moving average. Okay, 200-day moving average sits at around 280 billion. So I expect a little bit more of a rise. And then once we get over the 200, we can for sure confirm that this, in fact, was your ABC correction to the downside. Okay, your A wave, your B wave, and then your C wave right here. Just like that. Okay? So it looks like this. It looks like the correction is over for the altcoin market, and we should be headed up for our fifth wave now. Confirmation would be a move above the 200-day moving average. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I would like to see a move above these highs here at around 240 to 241 billion. Once we get over this, then we'd be targeting the 200 at 280 billion, the 200-day moving average. Okay? And all of these waves here are mapped out. Right? This was your from 2023. Right? You had your 5 waves up. Okay, so you can see here that every single wave has been mapped out here, right down to the subwaves. So now it looks like we're coming up for our fifth wave now here. So yeah, this is what I'm expecting on the total altcoin market cap excluding the top 10 cryptocurrencies. Okay. And this would be your macro 3. Then you have your macro 4. And then we're working on our wave 5 of 5. And within this wave 5 of 5, we're still finishing up our wave 1. So our wave 1 of 5, right? Because this is your leading diagonal for your wave 1, your subwave 1, your ABC down for your wave 2. Now it looks like we could still be within the third wave to the upside. Right, and now we can use our trend-based fib to find where this third wave may land at. Okay, and you can see the 1.618 is around there at the 200-day moving average. So this could be a wave 3. Now remember, this is just a estimated trajectory. We're going to have to alter these waves as the price develops in the Discord. Then if we form a local top here, then we'll probably come down for an ABC correction for your wave 4, and then go up for your wave 5 of 1 of your macro 5th wave to the upside. Okay, right? So it would look something like this: your wave 1, your wave 2, your 3, 4, 5, and so forth, all the way up there to our projected target, which would be sitting at around 653 to 761 billion. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Very exciting times that we should be seeing for the rest of 2025. If you guys enjoyed the content, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Peace out and take it easy. I'll see you guys in the next one.